You're off centered. That's
Hey,
okay.
welcome to the Spit Swallow Beer Review. I am Jammer.
And I am Shagdog.
That's right, he is the Shagorific Shagdog.
And that is the Jammin' Jammer. We are on the day of beer independence, a little early. It's not 4th of July yet.
That is true.
And I don't have any American themed beers anymore, but that's okay.
Well, mine says unleash the patriot within us. So if you want to be a patriot like Mel Gibson, just drink Mythik's Beast of Slaughter Indian Pale Ale. It gets a 6% ABV, has 40 IBUs. It says on the back here, Shagdog, fermented with Nordic farmhouse yeast, this hybrid of old and new world IPA parades a plethora of fruit and citrus flavored hops with a foundational forest of pine and resin over a base of delicate bready wheat and honeyed barley malt. Handcrafted by our friends at Riverbend Malt. With just 6 magical ingredients, its perfect balance restrains the tempered extremes of other IPAs while still providing a beastly experience each time you return to the glass.
It definitely sounds like beast mode.
Yes. Yeah, and you know what? I really hate the fact that I even have something that goes with a beast thing, because I really dislike the guy, Beast, Mr. Beast, or whatever on
The trivia guy?
on YouTube. I really dislike
Beast
that
on
guy.
YouTube. I don't know who he is.
He's a big
Beast.
YouTuber,
Beast on YouTube.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast on YouTube.
Yeah. I really don't like him. It's very aggravating. But anyway, my beer here. You hear that?
That's not the gaming guy. That guy?
I don't know. Who is it?
He's going to show him in a second.
Oh, golly. I got to deal with
Here,
it. Mr.
I'll-
Beast. Just look up Mr. Beast and you'll be happy. All right?
Who is Mr. Beast? Not that guy, right?
Which
That
one?
guy?
Yeah, that idiot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hate him.
Oh, yeah, who he is.
He does stupid things like get everybody to touch $1 million and hold on to $1 million. And
I might have seen one or two of his videos, and
that's the thing about it. I've only seen a couple of his videos, and I haven't really dived into his videos. I've seen a few, and I saw a few clips of his videos. I've never really watched his video from start to end because I can't stand him. I can't stand the whole premise of his shit. Yet he's supposedly one of the most popular YouTubers out there.
young people, Jammer, no sense.
I guess because I just can't stand the idiot. He's,
Jammer, I probably lost my info on that.
why don't you do it?
I'm doing Brooklyn Brewery's Fonio Rising Pale Ale. Fonio, what that is something to do with the Fonio. Something to do with the Fonio. Refers to a Fonio, an ancient Western African grain. It's known for its small size, nutritional value, and ability to grow in human conditions. It's also sometimes referred to as hungry rice. I got hungry rice. Okay.
I got
Hungry rice.
Shagdog, let me just tell you, mine, it's dark. Well, it's not really dark, but it's brooding and it's built for battle. It's got some orange citrusy edges to it. It's topped with a frothy head. In my feelings, it roars with primal power, and a patriotic punch, just from the smell and appearance so far.
Patriotic?
It's like George Washington riding a bald eagle through a thunderstorm with a battle axe made of bacon, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I say. Skin flute. That's what I say. Aroma.
Skin flute aroma.
Yeah. The aroma smells like it's a little diacetyl there. A little buttery diacetyl. Bold roasted malts. Hints of tropical fruits, actually. Man, yeah. It's there. But definitely a little diacetyl, Shagdog. It really does got that buttery smell. Let me go ahead and dive in while you describe yours or whatever you want to do with yours.
Yeah.
Like I said, 6% ABV. I don't think it had a BA grade. I don't know. I didn't care.
No, I only saw the untapped one you have there. Mine's an 84 on Beer Advocate, American Pale Ale, Brooklyn Brewery, of course, Fonio Rising. It says easy drinking pale ale with a fresh citrus aroma and unique tropical fruit, brewed with Fonio, an ancient West African super grain, renowned for its resilience and unique flavor. And it's 84 on Beer Advocate. And I do get the tropical fruit, citrus. There is a slight grainy smell in there, so that might be the Fonio or the phony grain is what as I call it, right?
Fonio.
No, can I get you?
I got your Fonio.
Oh, that's Julia's song. You can't change it.
Huh?
That's Julia's song. You can't change that song.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, I am getting citrus, tropical, a little grainy.
Fonio,
I'm ready to drink it too, Jammer. Let's drink it. I love most Brooklyn beers. Most Brooklyn beers have been all right to me. Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's been all right.
No sleeping in Brooklyn when it comes to the brewing. That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm. How many dead bodies are in it?
Yeah, sleeping with the fishes.
That's what they should do. Come out with a beer called Sleeping with the Fishes.
Yeah, they should.
I would.
Or cement shoes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Cement shoes. That would be good. It was something to weigh you down, right? You have a deep, bready, malty beer that weighs you down. That would be cement shoes.
Right.
Yeah, see? That's what we think.
Wow, this is like weird because it's real light and easy to drink, but you are picking up the citrus and the tropical type hops in there. But it's very light, fluffy almost on the mouth. It's like fleeting fluffiness of dancing hops.
Like the fuzz of a young peach, huh?
It's weird because you drink it and it's there in your tongue and then it just floats away with the foam. The foam with like layers on the top of the palate. And
sounds like pedophilia to me.
The hops just float away with the headiness that's on your tongue, you know?
Mm-hmm. Everything you said sounds so pedophilia to me.
I think it feels pedophilia.
Peach fuzz and
fuzzy on your tongue.
Tongue, yeah.
Fleets away off
Fleets
the tongue.
Away. Yeah, just kind of terrible.
Terrible.
I myself am a what is it? I'm not just the owner. I'm also a
client.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is from Mythik Brewing. Shagdog, I don't know if you know about Mythik Brewing. No. MythicBrewing.com. It's a company that kind of
Orlando.
Yeah.
They're out of Orlando. Okay.
Yeah, you looked at it already? Man, that was quick. It's smooth.
Yeah, I looked at Untapped. Untapped, I had it up already for you.
Beast of Slaughter is still imbued with enough teeth for a satisfying bite. And that is true. It is smooth and it is luxurious over the tongue. But it also has somewhat of a bite. Somewhat with enough of a bitter bite to it. Mythik Brewing in general, I like some of theirs, not all of theirs, but some of theirs. This one is called Beast to Slaughter, and it just reminds me of the Rolling Stones. I don't want to be a beast to slaughter. I wish I was a naked otter. Never, 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 never want.
Never.
What? What?
I was singing along. I said never.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying something else. I thought,
No. Never.
yeah.
I tell you what, Jim. I didn't know what the hell that meant, Fonio, because I saw it on there, and then I saw another beer had Fonio on it too.
Fonio! Oh, I got your Fonio! Fonio!
Yeah. But I saw another beer with Fonio on it, so that's why I looked it up today. I was like, it's a grain from West Africa or whatever, right? Ancient grain cultivated for over 5,000 years in West Africa. It's a type of millet and is known for its small size, sometimes compared to a sand grain. It's versatile grain used in dishes like porridge.
Let me get this right. You said it's like a sand grain?
It's small size, sometimes compared to sand, which I'm going to say sand grain. I say grain. I put added grain in there.
So sand grain.
I added a grain part. It's versatile grain used in dishes like porridge, couscous, bread, and even beer. It's gluten-free and good source of fiber and B vitamins. Considered nutrient dense, containing iron, magnesium, zinc, phosphorus, and calcium. Is drought resistance, making it a valuable crop in regions facing water scarcity. And on and on and on. There's more things. I just can't read them all.
Wow. I would say that would be really good to have. I mean, if you can make couscous out of it, and it helps with the drought and all that stuff. Yeah. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Mythically speaking.
Right. I mean, it's so damn good. Why isn't West Africa is probably the richest part of Africa, probably.
Well, all I know is that you had all these people go to Africa, build the country up and everything, and then they want to kick them out. And granted, they were mean to the natives and all that stuff. I get it, bite the hand that feeds you. I get it, But here's the story about that. If it was me and I was the hand that fed you and you were trying to bite me, and granted, I would tell you to bite me because I was like, fuck you, bite me, that kind of thing. I would probably do scorch earth on you, man. I would just destroy everything I built if I was going to be run out of the country.
Who are you talking about?
I'm just talking about the people who built up the country and then...
Are you talking about like South Africa, how they're going after the white farmers?
They want to go after them and everything like that, but they're the ones who built up the country, so you know what? You want that? Well, guess what I'm going to do? Scorch earth.
Scorch earth. Okay. Yeah, I mean, with South Africa, that's a bit because all those years of apartheid, whites were the minority, but they treated.
Hey, don't get me wrong. That's not good.
Right.
I don't agree with that whole apartheid thing. I'm
right, and apartheid's been over for what, like 20, 30 years now?
I'm right there. I'm right there with Mandela on that one.
Yeah, Mandela effect.
Yeah.
But, 20, 30 years, that's been over, but you knew it was going to reverse. So once you have a majority...
You ever do a girl like that?
No. Like with a finger in her?
Yeah, 2 fingers like that.
I never put it in like that. I was usually like...
Or like, what is that? Like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah, go baby.
I used to do one like this. Ow, can't do it anymore. I used to fold all my fingers over each other.
Like this?
I can't see nothing. Oh. No, more like where you put like this one over this one like that, but you got this one over that one like that. I can't do it anymore though.
You know what's funny about that? Those were the days. Those were the days.
You could bend your fingers all sorts of ways.
I remember it, but it was a little haze.
It felt like it was only yesterday. Those
Those were the
were the days.
days. And
Fingers
you know who you were then. Boys were boys and then were men.
Your fingers were up in some girlfriends in many ways.
Didn't need no welfare states.
Didn't need to masturbate.
Oh, our LaSalle ran great.
Those were the days. Days of Hustler and Penthouse.
Two. Playboy was there, it's true.
Didn't matter if you're a Christian or Jew, that's okay, my friend.
Could have been Muslim, it's true.
As long as your face was not covered in my goo.
Yeah. I don't know where that went. It just went.
Muslim would cover their face, but I covered their face in goo. You know?
It just desperately went the wrong way. Yeah. But you know what? That's okay because we're all moving up.
To the east side.
That's right. To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
That'd be nice.
Huh?
That'd be nice.
Wouldn't it?
Tell you what, Jim, I saw a condo in Myrtle Beach, $35,000. But then I saw the pictures of it. I was like, well, I guess it's worth what it is.
You got to find out what the HOA is.
The HOA was like $4,000 a month. I was like, holy fuck, it's not worth it. That's a shithole, and I wouldn't even pay $2,000 a month for that place.
Because what happens is, okay, when they first come out, it's like, all right, that condo is $250,000. It's way up here, right?
Yeah.
Way up here, you know. HOA, $25-$50, you know.
Right.
After a while, all of a sudden, the HOA become.
Because you'll find some nicer places that, for the price, you might pay $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, and the HOA is lower. But then you find the ones that are fucking ran through past 10, 20, 30 years, run down, not really updated.
So they had condos
Price
here.
lower. Yeah, and
St. Pete,
HOA's high.
Largo area, they had condos here at one point.
Hey.
It was as low as about $45,000-$50,000, you know.
Yeah.
But the HOA was $900.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of places like that. Even mobile homes in Florida, where that place is only 50. They're selling that. It's a halfway decent manufactured home or mobile home, 15, 20, 30,000. But the HOA or
The lot fee
rent, is like outrageous. It's like you can't win either way. Or you're paying a higher, expensive, nicer neighborhood, better place. The HOA fee might be lower, but those places are selling for 80, 90, 100,000. You know, it's like you can't win either way.
My friend at work, he is determined this coming year to not pay rent or any kind of house fee.
Yeah.
He is going to do what you pretended to want to do, and that is go covert camping. You know, basically
For full time.
Yeah, he wants to do it for over a year so that he can save that money.
Is he going to travel when he does it? Because it's pretty hot.
He's going to work where he's at and everything like that. And what he's going to do is he's going to park out in the parking lot, move it around every so often. Yeah. But he's going to go to like places like the gym and get a shower.
I'm thinking about, especially in the summertime, pretty fucking hot down there to live out of the vehicle.
Yeah, but he's going to have it with the air conditioning and all that stuff.
Okay.
So what he's getting at, here's the great thing about where he works and I work. He could park out there and nobody would pay any mind to it. It could be running all day long and nobody would pay any mind to it. It's just the fact that he's there, you know, as long as he moves it every so often, nobody would pay any mind to him. And then if he wants to get a shower or get a bath or whatever, you know, kind of thing, he can just go to the gym
Yeah, you'd be a gym membership with what's it, Anytime Fitness or one of those places. Yeah.
Yeah, and then his mother works at a hotel, and so every so often he could turn around and get a room at a motel, for cheap, if not nothing,
Yeah.
and stay at the motel one night. You know what I'm saying? You could
Yeah.
do it, turn around, and do that. And he figured it up. He figured out that he owes like 7 grand on his car. He could probably pay that off within less than 6 months.
Man, he knows less than me.
And then on top of that, he could turn around and saves X amount of dollars for the whole year because he's not having to pay rent, electric, and all that stuff. Granted, he's going to have internet through like T-Mobile,
Yeah.
because they have the T-Mobile service that basically anywhere you can go.
Yeah, data. Yeah.
Yeah, 5G and all that stuff, data. So when it's all said and done and everything, he's going to be saving a lot of money that way.
Yeah.
And he figures if he can do that for a year, or if he can actually do it much longer, in the sense 2 years, 2 years and a half, he will save enough money to where he could possibly pay a big portion of a house down,
All right.
or start his business that he wants to start, and be able to afford to be able to do other stuff with. Anyway, I forgot to give a grade on this. Let me give my grade
Do
on
it.
this, Shagdog.
I'm about to give mine too.
The grade on this, I'd give it a straight up B and a swallow and a quarter, a swerve. Yeah, it's that good. I do think it's easy to drink. It's very juicy, nice. I think most people would like it, especially if you're into the IPAs in general. It is a good, respectable version of an Indian Pale Ale. It's 6%, and I don't even notice the alcohol, Shaggo.
Wow. Yeah, this one, I'd give it a B minus and a swallow. It's only 5%. It is juicy, a little citrusy, a slight pininess, easy to drink. I'm just saying, what little bit I don't like of it, it's not bad, but the good things I like of it is not enough. So that's why it gets a B
Oh,
minus.
yes. That is true. I mean, let's face it. I hate to say it, but let's face it. Let's face it.
That's good. You know the thing. Yeah, what you talk about, Jammer, too, that dude. Yeah, I thought about it, and I even looked to my current job. Supposedly, I might be able to transfer between locations. Like, I could do 6 months
Yeah.
there, 6 months there. But do you really want to go to somebody like, yeah, I want to work here 6 months? All the hassle you have to go through trying to transfer back and forth. And I don't know what that would take with personnel and all that.
Well, the thing about it is if you wanted to transfer, if you wanted to.
I mean, I would love to be a snowbird. I would love to be up in the north during the summers and down south in the winters. You know,
That
even
would
more
actually
south than I am now, because the winters here are a lot worse than Florida. In South Carolina, it's pretty fucking cold here. It gets cold in Florida occasionally, but here it's fucking cold from like January through March. It's pretty damn cold.
Yeah. I get it. It's something to think about. I mean, really, it is.
Oh,
Oh boy, that's terrible.
I did say Rocket Man.
Yeah, you did say you were going to be a rocket man.
Rocket Man. Yeah. I mean, I looked at some statistics last night. I am way off of the average and median are two different things. For what you should have in your retirement at my age, I'm way off.
Mm-hmm.
But the average is like way up, but they say the median at my age is at least, the median is like 135, 100, whatever, thousand.
The thing about it is, it don't matter. It really doesn't matter. What matters is where you are for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm way behind. I should be way ahead, but I screwed up a couple times. So I'm on track now, though. So
Haven't we all screwed up at one point or another?
I should never have screwed up when you're messing with your future, though.
Yeah,
Kids,
well,
if you're listening to Uncle Shagdog, listen and listen well.
I
Don't
doubt they
fucking
will
screw up.
because you didn't listen to me.
That's because you weren't my uncle.
Uncle Shagdog sucks.
I tell you, I told my brother, I said, man, you should tell your kids, start getting like, like stuff we're in and doing this and that. I'm like, man, better tell them. You're working in your fucking 50s and struggling in your 50s trying
Hey, that's okay because guess what? They're all socialists like the Chinese. Yeah.
to, yeah.
They don't have to worry about it. They're going to get it anyway because they're socialists.
Yeah, they're going to be taken care of. I don't think kids are socialists, but you don't know because they're apparently training them to be socialists in the school system or something. I don't know what's going on with these youngsters all being like communists and socialists. It's kind of weird. Who is teaching them this shit?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, because my nephew, when I first saw him, like, posted a picture on his Facebook, like, of Stalin as his profile picture, I was like, what the hell are you doing? That dude, like, killed almost not as many as Hitler, but probably just as much, almost
Let me
half.
tell you, Chairman Mao or whatever his name is,
Yeah, Mao Zedong, yeah, from China.
he's killed over 70 million people. So,
Yeah.
or at least the Chinese regime has killed over 70 million people. So yeah, it doesn't matter. 70 million people. I mean, that's much more than World War II, almost as much as World War One and Two. You know.
Well, three, Jammer.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said one or two.
I don't know how many people were killed needlessly in World War One, right? By
Huh?
yeah.
What'd you say?
What were the biggest genocides ever? How about that? Let's see. Oh, they got the Wiener Holocaust. What the hell is the Wiener Holocaust? You got the German Holocaust, 1939. Not American, Armenian genocide, Ottoman Empire, killed 1.8 million ethnic Armenians. Stalin's regime killed between 23 and 50 million. Mao Zedong, 40 to 7 million. Rwandan genocide, 1 million. The rogue killing fields in Cambodia was like 25% of the population due to starvation, overwork, and executions. Yeah, so it's like a lot of people died needlessly.
Yeah, it happens.
You'll have that.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't have that.
No, you shouldn't.
Anyhow, I like beer. Beer is good. They all vary in goodness.
Yeah, that's true. They all vary in goodness, my friend.
Got my last sip, Jammer. It's like a little lace. You see that shit?
Yeah, isn't that amazing? It is amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, I hope you have a great holiday, Jammer, on 4th of July that you're going to be working.
I hope you do too, man.
I'll be working, actually, but I don't know about you. You'd probably be off, huh?
I'm actually going to be off the entire week of the 4th of July.
Yeah, white privilege.
That's true. Yeah, I got white privilege along with black and Hispanic and brown people.
All the other people working with you, yeah.
Yeah. They all work with me and have it off too. So.
It's more like education privilege, wealth privilege, stuff like that. I mean, poor people usually have to work on holidays.
That is true. Poor people do have to work.
I'm working on holidays. Now, this is my normal day off. Otherwise,
that I have to really make a lot of money compared to you.
otherwise, I'm like that. Who's this guy that works for Scrooge? Tiny Tim's dad.
Crouch.
Bob Cratchit. Bob Cratchit. Cratchit. Yeah, he's working there in the cold, counting pennies. Mr. Scrooge, I only have one candle lit. I'm trying to keep warm. Yeah, that's me.
I would tell him to go fuck himself if he was pulling that shit on me.
I'm about to tell my place go fuck themselves after I find a better job.
Yeah.
I will tell them to go. I get on the microphone. Hey,
Shagdog.
go
Let's do
fuck
one
yourself.
more.
Jammer, it's late. You got to work tonight, don't you?
Let's do one more.
All right. I don't have nothing. Do I have anything cold in the fridge? I don't think I do, but at least a
Yes,
Yingling.
you do.
I got a Yingling at least.
I know you have something.
All right, you going to review another one, or what you got?
But we can do drinking and thinking if you want. I don't care.
All right. Oh, we'll do that. And our one viewer watching, thank you very much, Mom. I love you. I'll be downstairs in a few minutes.
Yeah, you can wax my knob. I don't think it's your mother. That's why I'm saying that.
Okay. I
If
think it's
your
my mother.
Please forgive me. I didn't mean
I
that.
think it's my mother because she likes to see what I'm doing. Yeah.
I can see her being nosy. I mean, being interested in what you do.
Keep an eye on me. Not nosy.
You know, your mom's pretty cool, though. I have to admit.
You know what? My mom is even my half brother's sister who met my mom when she was young, and she, after my brother passed away, she said something on a comment on Facebook like, "Oh, your mom would she put me in my place one time or something like that." And I think,
And rightfully so.
maybe my mom did, yeah, because you're a little bitch or something. Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, my mom is pretty cool when it comes to certain things, and she's a character. You know, I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah.
However, she will say things and put people in their place. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, and I can imagine your mom being about the same way when it comes to that.
Oh, my mom puts me down all the time, Jim. Ever since I was 3 years old, I remember my mother just put me down.
That's child abuse.
Like, you dumbass.
Retard riding the short bus.
That's her favorite words now, dumbass. But she calls my stepfather dumbass all the time, too, so I don't feel too bad.
Yeah, because at one point in time, she loved him.
Right. I love
So
me,
who's
too.
really the bigger dumbass?
Right.
The one who loved him.
Yeah, but my mother will get a little feisty sometimes. I tell her, you got to calm down. Your blood pressure.
That generation in general, they didn't put up with a lot of crap. I mean, really,
Yeah.
And here's the other thing about them. They pretty much, you know what? I don't have time to worry or whine or cry about this. I got to make a living because my family needs to eat. They need to be taken care of. They need shelter. You know, I ain't got time for this shit. Get off your high horse. I got to get to work. You know, I got to do this.
Right.
And you know what? It's true. The people who are whining and crying about, oh, I'm a man when they're a woman, and I'm a woman when they're a man, they're suffering mental, gender dysphoria, which is a mental illness. That's how it's always been categorized, and that's what it is. You have so much time on your hand that you can sit there. This is what makes me think you're freaking entitled, like out the yin yang. You have so much time on your hands that you can think of whether or not I feel like a woman.
Yeah, only thing I can think of, Jammer, most men, not all men, but a lot of them who dress up as women or think they're a woman and want to dress up like women has not only possibly been abused by a man, but they've been abused by their own mother.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, here's
oh,
the
I
other
never
thing
had a
too.
daughter. I'm going to dress you up like a little girl today,
Uh-huh.
Tommy.
And here's the other
You know?
thing about that too. A lot of them, they're not even. It's not even got anything to do with that. You know, it's just that they identify for that moment.
Yeah.
That moment they feel like a woman. You know, and
So it's
sometimes
like
they
off
feel
and
like a
on
man.
or something.
Yeah, it's like often. Let's face it. A lot of kids will think one way and then they'll change their mind, you know, so many months later,
Yeah.
or years later, you know,
Yeah.
and then it's too late. Then it's too late because then you already pumped them up with all these hormones,
Hormones. Man.
cut their dicks off.
Yes, or slit their thingamajiggy.
Yeah, I mean, I I I personally think that nobody should be able to do anything until they're 18. One.
Yeah, if you want to take medication to make yourself
All
hormones or
that
whatever.
stuff needs to be after they're 18.
But they try to use the excuse, well, if I feel like a girl, I should be able to take that before the puberty sets in because if that's puberty is going to make me more like a man. Well, yes, you are a man, so the puberty is
Yeah.
going to make you more manly.
All because you feel as a girl doesn't mean you are a girl. So guess
Right.
what? You know.
Just be a man and
that's the
take
other
it
thing.
like a girl.
Yeah, take it like a girl. Yeah, take it like a girl, but be a man.
Be a man.
I personally think that they're all suffering mental illness and they need to see a psychiatrist.
And I'd like to thank our two viewers for sticking with us through all this.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thanks. Anyway, let's get to the next one. I got another beer to do, and so do you.
Yeah, you let me know what it is, and
Are we doing just a drinking and thinking, or are we doing actual review?
hey, you got another beer review. We'll review it quick, and we'll drink and think.
All right. Awesome.
See ya
I'm
next-
Jammer. This is the Spitter Swallow Beer Review, part of the Day of Beer Dependence. That's Shagdog with his pointy finger.
I'm trying to
about
do
the only thing
piercing.
that's pointy.
You don't really
Even
know
that's crooked,
me.
just like other
Yeah,
things.
my finger is crooked a little bit. All right, we'll see you on the next one.
Take care, guys, gals, and everything in between.
In between.